Former tenants of an apartment complex in Provo have tested and found hazardous lead in the paint. Newsline reporter Sarah Collins investigates.
A family moved out of Lilac Place in Provo after the results of a test at their son's annual checkup showed he had higher levels of lead in his blood than normal.
In October, a family living in Lilac Place apartment complex in Provo were shocked when their doctor told them at their 1-year-old's annual checkup that he had shown higher levels of lead in his blood. They wondered what could have caused these results, and they discovered that the danger came from within the walls of their own home after the EPA did a screen test of the paint in their apartment. James Reinhardt spoke on the phone about his experience.
But it was still kind of scary, just since we didn't know about lead in the apartment until we had seen it come up in our kids' blood.
James mentioned that his contract never disclosed any indication that this could be an issue.
And yeah, as far as we understand, through the Fit Housing Act, it would be illegal to not let people know that there's lead, or that there could be lead.
The tenants who lived in the apartment before James were also unaware of any danger.
And I was like, what? Like, I had no idea. Like, I wouldn't have sold you the contract had I known that there was, like, lead in the apartments.
Other tenants have not heard about the problem. You just moved in and they didn't tell you about this?
No, I had no idea.
Most buildings around here seem pretty old, so most of them seem like they'd be at risk to have the same problem.
According to the U.S. Department of Housing, landlords are required to disclose any information concerning lead-based paints or lead-based paints hazards. James and others who have had this experience ask that landlords and property owners recognize this issue and plead that a change will be made.
I don't know if anything could have happened better, or how I would have loved for it to go differently. It's just if landlords would be able to take the responsibility to test for those things.
Any tenant who lives in a complex that was built before 1978 should have their apartment tested by contacting their local Department of Housing.
Thanks, Sarah.